الحمد لله الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا لا ينبغي لأحد سواه، والصلاة والسلام على محمد بن عبد الله أرسله الله بالحق بين يدي الساعة بشيرا ونذيرا، فصدق الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة وتركها على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك، فصلوات الله تعالى وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه بإتقان وسار على نهجه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فإن الله سبحانه وتعالى قد كرمنا بهذا الدين، وهو دين الحق، وجعلنا ما دمنا على نهجه إن شاء الله من المهتدين. فالحمد لله حمدا كثيرا لا ينبغي لأحد سواه. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم كتابه وهو أصدق القائلين: إن الله لا يغير ما بقوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم. إخوة الإيمان, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with the deen of Islam. We cannot ever thank Allah enough for this ni'mah, for this bounty that He bestowed upon us. He made so that the deen of Islam is the final call from the Creator to the creatures, and the final criterion that everyone on this earth will abide by, either willingly or unwillingly. We submit to Allah as Muslimin willingly, because once you do it with your will, then you are entitled for the rahmah of Allah and the mercy. This life will be a better life for you. Whoever deviates from the dhikr of Allah, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكًا. Whoever deviates from the dhikr of Allah, the call of Allah, his life will be miserable. So no one, if you think that anyone who is not Muslim deviating from the path of Allah having good life. Every now and then you see this man who's a Hollywood icon trying to chase happiness through a needle, and he is found dead in his hotel. These are just examples telling you that non-Muslims are not having it as a picnic. There is tribulation no matter what. So let's have our tribulation as a way to gain higher levels within Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala acceptance. Every human being cannot really be tranquil without solving the big quest. That big quest is why I'm here for and where I came from. This universe that I'm very aware of, some of it at least, I'm not aware of everything in the universe, at least I'm aware of some. I'm aware of why I'm now, where I am now, the city, maybe some of the geography. I'm aware of some of this universe. I know there is much more that I'm not able to see because I'm limited. But the question that comes to every human being, where I come from and why? Even if I resolve that, yes, I came from two parents, but why? What about this universe? What's behind it? If there is anything behind it, is this universe is going to stay as is, or there is going to be a change of the status quo? We are blessed because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has solved what is called in the psychology and in the intellectual books as the big knot, al-uqdatul kubra, the existential quest on why we are here and where to go. لقد عمد الإسلام إلى حل هذه العقدة الكبرى. Alhamdulillah, this topic I have used previous scholars who wrote on this book. So I'm not claiming to be the author of many of these ideas, alhamdulillah. One of them is Tariq al-Islam, Tariq al-Iman, authored by Sheikh Taqi al-Nabhani, rahmatullahi alayhi, and others. Anyone who wants reference of these books, I'll be happy to give it to you after prayers. See what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. To lead us on the process of thinking and pondering on our current existence. إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب. في سورة آل عمران. The creation of heavens and earth and the difference between night and day. Among these things, there are signs for those who think. لأولي الألباب. So, اللب هو العقل. So here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking us to think. There is an ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah, and it talks about إقامة الحجة, erecting the burden of proof. And someone say, you know, you are going to enter us now in a philosophical, no. إقامة الحجة. Allah say, ألم تر إلى الذي حاج إبراهيم في ربه. Have not you seen, O Muhammad, the one who has argued with Ibrahim, his Lord? أن آتاه الله الملك إذ قال إبراهيم ربي الذي يحيي ويميت. قال أنا أحيي وأميت. It is said in the books of tafsir, I looked Ibn Kathir and Qurtubi, they say he is a king by the name of Namrud, who has been given al-mulk. He was a king. So instead of being thankful to Allah, he has exhibited arrogance and denial and kufr. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my Lord, he is the one who is able to make life and death. إذ قال إبراهيم ربي الذي يحيي وأميت قال أنا أحيي وأميت. He said, no, I am the one. So in the tafsir, they say that he brought two persons and he has executed one person and let go the other. By such, he proved, at least in his eye, to Ibrahim alayhi salam that he is in charge, not Allah. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. So look at the إقامة الحجة, erecting the burden of proof. قال إبراهيم فإن الله يأتي بالشمس من المشرق فأتي بها من المغرب. Okay, you say that, I'm not going to argue your example. And he did not even frame him, he did not curse him, he did not put down on him. He said, okay, this is your example, I'm not going to argue it. Now, this is it, take this. I'm individualizing this. Okay, see. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, in the tongue of Ibrahim, said, Allah take the sun, he emerged emerge, the sun, from east. If you are so powerful to the level that you can impact life and death, which is actually a more daring than a Shams. Life and death is bigger. Can you do something smaller than this? Instead of Shams, start its onset from east, make it start from the west. So the response of the kafir, فَبُهِتَ الَّذِي كَفَرَ. He was astonished from the example. So it is an example of how Muslims not only allowed to engage in dialogue that is of an intellectual basis, but it is actually necessary and important and compulsive upon us to know that the foundation of our deen, Islam, is al-aql, the thinking. The foundation that allows us to come to the world. We belong to this deen, to this ideology, always because I can, in any minute of time, sit with whoever challenged this statement. I can prove to him or her that Islam has the higher grounds when it comes to intellectual discussion. There are so many ways to do that, but I have chosen one as just an example of prototype. And the way that actually we can realize this concept is simply by looking at your surrounding. I am a human being. I'm living. So, as a living entity, I'm not omnipotent. By that I mean I have limited power. My power derives on how much I ate last meal and how much my calorie lasts. And if I don't eat, and you know when you fast, mashallah, your power dwindles down. So I'm limited. Those who believe that there is no creator for this life, man, and universe, this is their statement. And I was listening to a gentleman who died about the universe. He was secular. He said that one of the theories is that this universe is independent, does not need any intelligent or intelligence to make it go, nor it needed ever an intelligence to make it exist. He doubts the Big Bang theory, which has basically governed most of the science in that realm. He doubted. He said that the universe, including us, the stars, the earth, are governing itself independently, and that's the way they have been always, and that's the way they are going to be. Internal roles within the universe are auto-regulating itself. So there is no need for outside power, hence there is no need for creator. This is the version of those who deny the existence of God, creator. The truth is not like that. Because really I have not spoken with the stars. No, the stars have spoken to me about how to get along, nor I have ever any proof that the star has spoken to another galaxy hundreds of year light beyond on how to stay still and not hitting one another. There is no proof for that. But the proof actually is to the contrary, that everything in this universe is governed on its own by an outside power. Every star goes through a line that cannot deviate from, and that line is compelled on the star. The star has no choice in changing it. Exactly as I do not have a choice in many things that I have. I don't have a choice on changing my gender. Nor I tend to, alhamdulillah. But even those who want to change their gender, they go into mutilation and they stay. Their chromosome dictate who they are. They have no choice. And many things, human being, which is the most intelligent entity that we know of, has no choices, let alone al-jamad, that is inanimate, that has no movement. There is no choice. Everything in this universe is compelled to be on a certain state. So if everything in this universe, everything that your sins fall on it, or it may fall on it, it will be a limited entity. As limited entity, then I'm not able to change my one feature of my status. I would be even more unable to make myself exist when I never did. So everything, whether it's life, universe, man, water, everything is limited and mahdood. And as such, it needs an outside maker. And that's what it is. That is al-Khaliq. And that's the concept of al-Khaliq. He's the maker. Tabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqeen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be blessed. Tabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqeen. Am khuliqu min ghayri shay? Am hum al-khaliqun? The Quran says, were they created from nothing, or they are the creator? You cannot even create one single insect. Dubaba, which is a fly. And we are now 6 million after the life of this brain here, human being. We cannot create anything. Let alone they are composing things. They don't create anything. Alhamdulillah. So we know that this universe needs a maker, a creator. Absolutely it does. And that creator is creator. He, subhanahu wa ta'ala, does not depend on anything in the universe and its existence, while everything else depends on him in its existence. كل شيء في هذا الكون يحتاج إلى هذا الخالق في وجوده، ولكن الله لا يحتاج في وجوده ولا في أي شيء لآخر غيره. And that is the concept of أزلي. الأزل. خلق الله هذا الكون في زمن محدد والحياة في زمن محدد. هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا. There was time that we were not on board. We were not ever even mentioned. القرآن says في سورة الإنسان إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج. That's how we created that. So there is a time for the existence of everything. ذلك الله الخالق واجب الوجود. Some people say موجود, which is اسم الجلال, لفظ الجلالة, اسم مفعول. I prefer to say واجب الوجود so that we don't enter into that semantic issue. Existing. ذلك الله أزلي واجب الوجود. Now, alhamdulillah, we know there is a maker for this universe. The next question that is also related to it, that's kind of scary. Why he created me? He's so powerful. He is in charge of this universe, and I'm unable to carry just, I think the maximum I can carry is 20 pounds. But he is holding the whole universe in his power. What he is up to with me. And that's the question that was posed from all the humanity ever. They've been posing these questions. And many of them, just they came to an answer that satisfied their feeling without enacting the brain and thinking in it. So some people say, you know what? God is the sun. God is the moon. God is just a spirit. God is a shaitan. Some of them even pray of shaitan because they believe that shaitan has so much power. And so on and so forth. God is Jesus Christ. God is whatever. As long as they name something God, they are happy with that. But the truth is, when this statement put to the test of intellect, it fails. It has no legs to stand on. So we need some proof to the next part of that equation. There is creator, but we don't know why this creator has come. So we, as creatures who are thinkers, alhamdulillah, everyone who has sane mind, can only pose the question. But the answer cannot be certain. It's only a guess. And The possibilities are endless. So the need for me to know why he created me can only be answered by the one who created me. Only. And that can be certain. Now, if everyone can say, you know, God told you that, you tell me, prove it. You need the proof then. Yes, then humanity needs for a connection between the Creator and us, but you need to have a proof that whatever that someone claims to be the messenger, the intermediary, whether directly or indirectly, you need to have a proof for that. ولهذا جاء النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم والأنبياء من قبله بالمعجزات. They have come with proof. They were equipped with proof. At that time, they were mu'jizat mostly hissiyya. They were mu'jizat, miracles, that they were tangible. The snake that turns to be a snake from a stick. Now that is mu'jiza hissiyya.